She opened the envelope on her desk and read the first line. Then she stopped, because she recognized those words. Every single one. She had said them. In a private conversation, over lunch, to someone she trusted completely. He had been taking notes on her for years, and now he was using them to end her career. And what she did next? He never saw it coming. Her name was Maya. And if you worked in her industry, you knew her, not because she was loud about it, but because the people she developed always talked about her. She was a senior director at a mid-size marketing agency, 11 years in. The kind of person who genuinely loved building things, campaigns, strategies, and people, especially people. Marcus came in as a junior account manager, bright, hungry, a little rough around the edges. Maya saw something in him. She fought for his first promotion, then his second, then his third. She introduced him to every client she trusted. She CC'd him on her best ideas. She sat next to him in board presentations so he could watch how she moved a room. She gave him 3 years of everything she knew. And Marcus? He took notes. Meticulous, detailed notes at every single meeting. Maya thought it showed dedication. The first thing she dismissed was the presentation. 18 months into Marcus's 3rd promotion, she sat in a leadership meeting and listened to him walk through a campaign strategy. The framework, the language, the 3-phase rollout. She had written that, word for word. She recognized her own sentences. When she raised her hand and referenced her original document, Marcus smiled. "We developed this as a team," he said. The room moved on. She told herself it was a miscommunication. They had worked closely. Wires got crossed. It happens. The second thing she dismissed was the client calls. Marcus started scheduling one-on-one meetings with her biggest accounts, without telling her. She'd find out through calendar invites that copied her as an afterthought. When she brought it up, he said he was trying to take things off her plate. She told herself he was just being efficient. The third thing she didn't dismiss, because a colleague pulled her aside in the parking garage and said it quietly. "Be careful with Marcus. He's been asking questions about your accounts. Specific questions. Who manages what? Where the contracts live?" Maya thanked her, and she told herself that people get territorial during restructures. It didn't mean anything. Then, the restructure happened. Marcus was named VP of Client Strategy, Maya's new boss. She congratulated him. She meant it. 2 weeks later, she was called into HR, a performance improvement plan. 30 days to meet a new set of metrics. Metrics she had never been evaluated against in 11 years. But it was the supporting documentation that stopped her cold. Quotes. Word-for-word quotes attributed to her, time-stamped across the past 3 years. Maya expressed uncertainty about her future with the company. Maya acknowledged she struggles with the new strategic direction. Maya indicated she may not be aligned with leadership's vision. She read them twice, because she recognized every single one. Private conversations, lunches, vent sessions with someone she had trusted with her honest thoughts. He hadn't just been taking meeting notes. He had been building a file on her. Maya sat in that HR office and felt something she hadn't expected. Not panic, not tears, just a very specific, very quiet calm. Because she had kept every email too. She said nothing in that meeting. She signed nothing. She asked for 24 hours to review the documentation, which was her legal right. She went home, made coffee, and opened her laptop. She had 7 years of emails. What she found in the next 4 hours was worse than she'd expected, and exactly what she needed. 3 major campaigns, her strategy documents, time-stamped, sent to Marcus the week before he presented them as his own to the board. Client emails, proposals she had drafted, forwarded by Marcus to senior leadership with his name at the top, her formatting, her research, his signature. And then, the HR documentation. She pulled up every lunch, every conversation Marcus had cited, cross-referenced them against her actual messages from those dates. The quotes he had submitted to HR, fabricated. Provably, demonstrably fabricated. In several cases, the conversations he cited had never happened. In others, her actual words said the opposite. He had not just stolen her work, he had invented evidence against her. Maya did not call her manager. She did not go to HR, which Marcus now had significant influence over. She called two people, an employment attorney and a defamation specialist. Then she went back to work Monday morning, smiled at Marcus in the hallway, and asked about his weekend. She said nothing for 47 days. On day 48, Maya submitted a formal complaint. Not to HR, to the board. 47 pages, organized by category, time-stamped strategy documents showing original authorship, forwarded emails with her work under his name, and a side-by-side analysis of every fabricated HR quote, her actual messages on one side, his submitted documentation on the other. The board brought in an outside investigator. The investigator spent 3 weeks reviewing the company's systems. What they found was a 3-year pattern: systematic credit theft, falsified internal documentation, and a coordinated campaign to remove a senior employee using manufactured performance concerns. Marcus was gone within 30 days of the investigation's conclusion. Maya's PIP was formally rescinded, her personnel file was cleared, and she received a settlement she's not at liberty to discuss in detail. But she did buy a house. She still has every email, filed by date, in a folder she named just in case. Some people look at someone generous and see a target. They see someone who teaches and think, I can take from her. But the same instinct that made Maya a great mentor, that careful, detailed, document everything approach, is exactly what made her untouchable when it mattered. He thought he knew who she was. He had no idea. If her story hit something in you, subscribe. We share stories like this every week. And if you've ever given everything to someone who turned around and used it against you, tell us in the comments. You are not alone.